Good morning and welcome to Oak Creek Farms here in Chapel Hill, Texas. We've got a good bull sale going on today. The Oak Creek Farms Forage Developed Bull Sale starting here at 12:30 p.m. Central. I've got Mr. Johnny Kopycinski here, owner of Oak Creek Farms, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his program and some of the cool things that we've got going on here at Oak Creek Farms today. Johnny, how are we doing?
Yeah, we're doing great.
Good deal. So you've been breeding Brangus now for since 1967. That's 57 years, nearly 60 years. You've got a lot of longevity and a lot of staying power. Been doing this a long time. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the primary factors that you attribute to some of that staying power?
Well, I remember thinking back to the early days when we got started, why Brangus, and I was thinking of all the other breeds out there. And Brangus made the most sense to me because of the hardiness of the Bos Indicus breed, the longevity, the heat tolerance, everything associated with the Bos Indicus. And what complemented that the most was Angus. By far, Angus had good udders. They were high quality meat, longevity in their own respect. And just, and the one key factor was the gestation length. Angus has the shortest gestation, where the Brahman have the longest gestation. But they just complemented each other so well, and we went with Brangus and hadn't regretted it either. In fact, I think the guy 75 years ago, were real futuristic in knowing and understanding, and our environment hadn't changed any, except it might have gotten a little bit hotter in the last 50 years or so.
Yep. Well, and breed complementarity is really important here. We've got the Angus that brings a lot of the carcass quality, the early maturation, and things like that. We've got some of the heat tolerance and the hardiness that comes from the Brahman cattle there. Wraps it all in a really attractive package with a lot of hybrid vigor there. So we talk quite a bit about the versatility of the Brangus breed, making really good cows out the pasture, but also some excellent feeder cattle as well. Now, you've retained ownership on a lot of your feeder calves here for a while now. Talk about some of the success that you've had there in that space and how that's affected your selection process.
Well, it has affected our selection process because that's just that's the real riding. That's where the rubber meets the road there in the feedlot. You know exactly what's going on. The first thing, the Brangus calves, with the Bos Indicus in them, the true Brangus, they meet the environment. I mean, they do well, hardly no sickness. And where the Angus complements it so well, we have consistently been killing around 90-95% charge. Our goal is to 100% choice and prime. But we're working at it, and who knows, in the next 10 years, 20 years, we may accomplish that. But they do super well. They're feed efficient, and I just can't say enough of them. And I guarantee you, they're profitable. I don't think any other Bos Indicus crossbreed can say what Brangus can. You can't touch it.
You bet. Well, and I know a large key to this throughout the beef industry is really survivability on these calves. You know, you've managed to invest a lot in carcass quality without giving up any of the fertility or any of the survivability on the cows or the calves there. And you can invest all the time, effort, and energy you want to in carcass improvements, but a dead calf isn't worth much to anybody.
That's right.
So talk a little bit about some of the added survivability that your Indicus calves have compared to some of the other breeds that you've had experience with.
We kind of look at it, I think you need to be as nice to your cows as a banker is to you when you can't make a payment. So, and what we do very little embryo transfer. We do AI, we do a little bit of ET, but I think cull. I mean, just because you paid $1 million for a cow, she doesn't do right, she needs to go. And I think that it was a program in Argentina that they cull 25% of their cows every year to save back all the replacements years ago when we went on one of the world Brangus. So I think that still makes a lot of sense. More genetic improvement by culling, and I think, you know, the Brangus fours being hardy and all that, there again, I can't overemphasize enough. The hardiness of these cattle, they can take the heat and they convert well and all of this in one. So, just,
Well, the beef industry Swiss Army knife is what I like to say.
okay.
Capable of doing a lot of things in a lot of different environments. Now, I've told you last night, and I'll say it again, I've come to this sale probably 3 or 4 times now, and I have to say this is probably the most complete and deep set of bulls I've seen at this sale. So congratulations on putting together a really good set. We've got a couple of different ways to bid today. You can join us in person here in Chapel Hill. To bid in person, you can bid online at liveauctions.tv, or you can call in and bid over the phone sight unseen. And our sale day contacts today are going to be Mr. Johnny Kopycinski sitting here next to me, Gary Bruns, Kent Smith, Charlie Tyner, Troy Robinet, or Mike Arnold. Their contact information can be found in the sale catalog. They'd be happy to help you out any way we can. Thank you again, Johnny, for being on today. Good luck. Let's go have a good sale.
Appreciate it.
You bet. We'll see you next time.